Recovery produces season finisher cherry on top as Packers set aside Rams. Packers set out to really utilize profound backfield and win over Rams. Return of fans, opportunity brewing get Aaron Rodgers somewhat enthusiastic. An uproarious Lambeau helps the Packers D-train come up large. Packers to have Buccaneers or Saints in NFC Championship game. Full highlights, Packers 32, Rams 18. Packers down Rams, 32-18, to progress to NFC title game. At the point when Los Angeles quarterback Jared Goff shouted out plays at the line of scrimmage, there were times his colleagues couldn't hear him. Furthermore, when the Green Bay Packers in the long run crushed the Los Angeles Rams, 32-18, in a NFC Divisional season finisher game, there was thunder that could be heard in Milwaukee and Madison. Saturday's down was the first run through this year Green Bay permitted tagged fans into the stands because of COVID-19. Around 6,500 season ticket holders joined with a set number of representatives' families, and forefront laborers carried the complete participation to 8,456. After a season, however, of generally void arenas, it seemed like much more to Green Bay's players and mentors. It seemed like 90,000, really, wide beneficiary Alan Lazard said. The fans, they were gigantic. As far as I might be concerned, having the option to simply see in excess of several hundred individuals without precedent for I don't have a clue how since quite a while ago was a cool encounter. Simply having the option to take care of off their energy was immense. I believe that assumed an enormous part in our success today. I will be anticipating those folks returning out and doing likewise 1 week from now, since we will require them. We will require them without a doubt. Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers concurred. Goodness man, talk about unadulterated satisfaction, running out of that burrow, Rodgers said. We've had 200 or 300 for several games, however it seemed like 50,000 when we ran out of the passage. It truly did. It was a particularly extraordinary second. I failed to remember the amount you really, genuinely miss having a group there, and clearly that was anything but a typical like a year ago against Seattle kind of group. In any case, it seemed like 50, 60,000. It truly did. It's difficult to truly articulate how extraordinary that feeling is. In any case, you can feel it. It's so substantial. You can feel that energy in the arena. It's simply unique. It's diverse playing before a group. It is. It's somewhat more exceptional and clearly more sweet. Before Saturday, the Packers have had 1,000 or less fans for ongoing home games. Those individuals included representatives, just as forefront laborers and their families. The Packers were satisfied with how their COVID-19 conventions proceeded to invite extra fans for the season finisher game. We were happy to have our fans back in Lambeau, running back Aaron Jones said. They made it incredibly boisterous. It seemed like each of the 80,000 were in there. So it was exceptional to have the option to play before them. What's more, I'm happy they turned up for us. The fans were scattered through the lower bowl within Lambeau, which has a limit of 81,441. Numerous fans held up huge signs with inventive messages. They hit those equivalent signs into the grandstands to make commotion, and they hollered and shouted all through. Green Bay President Mark Murphy hasn't declared an arrangement for the NFC Championship game on January 24th. However, the Packers are trusting significantly more fans will be permitted to join in. They said 9,000. I don't think around 9,000. It seemed as though it was half of what we typically have, so holler to the fans, Packers wideout Avante Adams said. They showed up this evening. They were large and they were noisy, boisterous in the ideal circumstances toward the finish of that game, simply making it extreme for them to impart, and no doubt, it was colossal. I saw those signs. I sincerely didn't give an excessive amount of consideration to its start of the game, yet on that last drive when we were holding them down there on protection, you hear that stuff and you see it and love it on the grounds that once we make a play, they get significantly more uproarious and the offense, guard, whole group benefits from that. So we're anticipating them returning here 1 week from now.